Hey there. I want to talk about something you've probably felt before. That sinking feeling in your stomach, that rush of heat to your face when something you tried, something you poured your heart into just, doesn't work out. You might call it failure. And you're not wrong. But I want to offer you a new perspective today. What if I told you that failing isn't the same as being defeated? Understanding this difference can literally change your life. It can transform how you see your challenges, your setbacks, and most importantly, yourself. So you messed up. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, your project at work didn't land, or a relationship you valued came to an end. It hurts. A lot. And it's so easy in that moment to say, I'm a failure. Notice the words. Not, I failed, but I am a failure. When we do this, we're taking an event, a single moment in time, and letting it define our entire identity. That's the road to defeat. Defeat is a state of mind. It's when you decide that because you failed, you should stop trying. It's when you let the experience convince you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy enough. Failing, on the other hand, is just an outcome. It's data. It's a result. Think of it like a scientist running an experiment. The experiment either proves the hypothesis or it doesn't. If it doesn't, the scientist doesn't throw their lab coat on the floor and declare, I am a terrible scientist. No, they look at the results and say, okay, that approach didn't work. What did I learn? What can I do differently next time? Failing is an action. Defeat is a decision. And it's a decision you don't have to make. The first step in separating these two concepts is to acknowledge how you feel, without letting that feeling take over. It's okay to be sad, angry, or disappointed. You're human. Give yourself permission to feel those emotions. Say to yourself, wow, this rejection really stings, or I feel so frustrated right now. Acknowledge the emotion, name it, and let it be there. But here's the key. Don't attach to it. Don't build a house and live in that feeling of disappointment. Observe it like a cloud passing in the sky. It's there, it's real, but it is not the whole sky. You are the sky. The emotion is just temporary weather. By acknowledging your feelings without judgment, you create a little bit of space. In that space, you can start to shift your focus from the emotional pain to the practical results. This is where you put on your scientist's lab coat. Look at what happened objectively. What were the actual events? What actions did you take? What was the outcome? Take the emotion out of the equation for a moment and just look at the facts. Let's use an example. Say you applied for a promotion and didn't get it. The feeling is disappointment. The thought might be, my boss doesn't value me. I'm stuck. That's the path to feeling defeated. Now, let's reframe it. Acknowledge the disappointment. I'm really bummed I didn't get this. Then focus on the result. The result is that someone else was chosen for the role. Now, what good can you find in this bad situation? This is the crucial step. Finding the good in the bad. It might be hard at first, but there's always something. Maybe not getting the promotion means you have more time to hone a specific skill you need. Maybe the person who got the job has a strength you can now learn from. Maybe this is a sign that you should explore other opportunities outside your company that are an even better fit. The good isn't about pretending you're happy you failed. It's about finding the opportunity hidden within the setback. Every failure contains a lesson. Your job is to be a detective and find it. Ask yourself powerful questions. Instead of why does this always happen to me, ask what can I learn from this? Instead of what's wrong with me, ask what skills can I develop to improve my chances next time. These questions shift you from a passive victim to an active participant in your own life. You stop being someone things happen to, and you become someone who makes things happen. This is the essence of resilience. It's not about never falling down. It's about you getting back up, learning from the fall and correcting course. Think about anyone you admire who has achieved great things. I guarantee you their journeys littered with failures. They saw each failure not as a stop sign, but as a redirect, a learning opportunity. They understood that failure is just a part of the process of success. It's the price of admission for trying something bold and worthwhile. You don't reach the top of a mountain in a single leap. You climb, you slip, you find a new foothold, and you keep climbing. Each slip isn't a sign you should go back down. It's feedback on where to place your foot next. Your life is the same. Every time you try something and it doesn't go as planned, you are gathering critical information about what works and what doesn't. You are getting stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next attempt. So the next time you face a setback, I want you to try this. First, breathe. Allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling without judgment. Let the emotional wave wash over you and then recede. Second, separate the event from your identity. You are not your failure. You are a person who experienced a failure, and that is a world of difference. Third, get curious. Put on your detective hat and look for the lesson. What is this experience trying to teach you? What good can you pull from it? Focus on the results, not the rejection. See failure as feedback, not a final verdict. This mental shift is one of the most powerful tools you have. It takes practice, for sure. Your brain might be wired to equate failing with being a failure, but you can rewire it. Every time you choose to see a setback as a setup for a comeback, you strengthen that new neural pathway. You build your resilience muscle. Remember, the only true defeat is the one you accept. It's giving up. As long as you are willing to learn, adapt, and try again, you are still in the game. Failure is just a temporary detour, not a dead end. It's part of your story, not the end of it. The next chapter is waiting for you to write it, armed with the wisdom you just gained. You've got this. Thanks for watching today. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing for more. I'd love to hear in the comments about a time you turned a failure into a lesson. Let's learn from each other. See you in the next video.